Hey, what's going on? This is another Marvel Snap video, but this is not going to be a highlights video. This is going to be a video on how I think Nimrod can be fixed. Before we get into that though, I want to set some expectations for the video. Now, first of all, I will not necessarily be saying that my approach is the best approach. This is just the best that I can think of. So I am totally open to you having a better idea, disagreeing with my idea. That's totally fine. In the end, what I care about is what is the best idea. So if you want to tell me that my idea is wrong, please tell me. Tell me why my idea is wrong and what would work better. But whatever you do, let's just keep it civil. I'm not going to insult you. Don't insult me, and we'll be good. Yeah, I'm open to argument, but just you know, be nice about it, and yeah, just don't be hostile. Yeah, just tell me why you think what you think, or tell me why you think I'm wrong. But yeah, so as far as Nimrod goes, the reason why I think he is not a good card right now, he's kind of flunky, is because he costs 5. The reason why that's a problem is because, let's say you put him down on turn 5, let's say you even have like a Shuri the turn before, okay, so now he's a 5/10, and you have 1 turn to destroy him. So you could do like Carnage and Venom, or Carnage and Deathlock, to hit it once and then hit it again somewhere else. So now you have like 3 10s, which is decent, but not bonkers. But yeah, that's basically my problem with it, is you don't have many opportunities to really bounce it around. So what I was thinking could fix it is if you lower the cost. Okay, so I have 2 ideas for this. We could either make it a 2/3 or a 3/4. Now, the reason why I would suggest a 2/3 is because basically Nimrod is just a multiple man for destroy decks. They do the same thing. You move multiple man, he makes a copy of himself and copies whatever power the last multiple man had. Destroy Nimrod, makes copies of himself, has the power of the last Nimrod. So it's basically the same thing, just for destroy decks. So why not make him a 2/3? And I was thinking 3/4 because we have like Mystique, who copies an ongoing ability, and Absorbing Man, who copies a reveal ability. Absorbing Man costs 1 more than Mystique, but has 3 power. But I think the best case you can make is Multiple Man. The Multiple Man is more similar to Destroy Man than Mystique and Absorbing Man are similar to each other, or similar to you know, that relationship between Nimrod and Multiple Man. Okay, so let's say Nimrod costs 2 and has 3 power. Let's think about the possibilities. Sorry, I know that was stupid. Okay, so possibilities. Let's say this is what I thought would be like the best case scenario. Okay, so turn 1 you put down Nova. Okay, turn 2 you're not putting down Nimrod yet, you're putting down Forge. Okay, turn 3 you put down Nimrod. Okay, so now if it's a 2/3, now it is a 2/5. Okay, turn 4 you put on Hulkbuster. Okay, so now it has 9 power. Okay, and then turn 5 you go Carnage on Nimrod. So now you have 2 9s, and then in one of those locations you use Venom, and now you have 3 9s. Okay, and then turn 6 you use Destroyer, and if my math is not failing me, you should have 6 9s. Okay, so that's a total of 54 power across the board. That is what I could think is the best case scenario. And it's not beyond what is precedented. It's the same cost and power as multiple man in this case. So I don't think it's crazy to make it cost 2 and have 3 power. Now this next scenario is not the best case scenario, is less than a best case scenario. Let's say turn 2 you use Okoye. Okay, so now it is a 2/4. Okay, let's say turn 3 you put down Nimrod. Okay, turn 4 let's say you use Venom. Okay, so now you have 2 4s. Okay, turn 5 you only use, let's say you just use Deathlock. Okay, so now you have 3 let's see, 3 4s. Okay, and then turn 6 you use Arnim Zola on one of those, and now you have 5 4s, so a total of like 20 power across the board. So that is what I could think is like the as close to worst case scenario as you can get. But even 20 power across the board is not too bad. I mean, the worst case scenario is getting nothing to trigger to augment Nimrod and destroy Nimrod. But I mean, if you had cards to augment and destroy him, those would be the worst cards. That'd be the worst sequence of cards I could think of. There's one more thing that you could think of though, which would be really cool, which is just kind of like an extra scenario. And shout out to Seth the Hex. He's on Twitch, you can check him out. There's an idea that I got from him, but you could technically play him in a Kingpin deck, because you could put down Kingpin, and you know, natural reaction when you see Kingpin is the opponent, you're gonna put everything down, so they go, they can't drag me in now. But if we leave it open and we Heimdall or Doctor Strange our Nimrod into our Kingpin lane, and now we can make multiple copies of Kingpin. We have more flexibility to do that now, because in this case Nimrod would cost 2, and we presumably buffed him up before we did all this, so that'd be really cool. So yeah, there's a lot more possibilities, a lot more buffing, a lot more destroying you could do if we lower the cost and power of Nimrod. And yeah, right now he sucks. But yeah, so those are my ideas on the changes we should make to Nimrod and how it could play out if we made those changes. Let me know if you agree with the changes that I'm suggesting. Let me know if there are any possibilities that I missed as far as what could be possible with Nimrod if we changed him. And yeah, if you have better ideas, if you think I was wrong with anything, please let me know, because we could all benefit from it. And yeah, if you'd like to check out my games on Twitch, at twitch.tv/goldsnaps, and hope to see you there. And please like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Happy snapping.